Now we will discuss velocity. So velocity and speed. So velocity is vector quantity and speed is an scalar quantity. Means in case of the velocity, the direction is associated there, and in case of, as you have defined distance as well as the displacement, so similar is the difference between the velocity and the speed. Speed is related with the distance traveled and velocity is related with the displacement covered. So the velocity is the displacement per unit time, you can say, or displacement was, or you can say velocity is displacement upon time. We will define after this. And what you say displacement? Displacement is change in position, not distance in particular direction. And speed in a particular direction is the velocity. No need to say this. The displacement upon time, and displacement is defined as change in position or change of position upon time. When you divide something by time, then it gives you the rate. So now you can define it. It's the rate of what? Change in position. So the velocity may be defined as rate of change of position or rate of change in position. So velocity is rate of change of position of a body. So simple. And its unit is again meter per second, or you can say kilometer per hour. Once again, I'll just repeat. Velocity is concerned with the displacement, it's a vector quantity, and speed was concerned with the distance traveled, which was a scalar quantity. Now, speed was distance traveled upon time taken. Similarly, velocity is displacement upon time taken. And we have defined displacement already as change in position or change of position. So divided by time, when you divide it by time, it gives you the time rate. So you can say velocity is the rate of change of position of the body. Now, uniform velocity. Uniform velocity. Again the word uniform, and you can define in the similar fashion as you have defined in case of the speed. So there was equal distance, so here should be equal displacement. Rest of the things will be same. So how you define? Yes, you can try and you can write in your copy and then check it. Quickly write down. Very good. Yes, if a body covers equal displacement in equal intervals of time, then the velocity of the body is said to be uniform velocity, or the body has uniform velocity and the motion of the body is uniform motion. If you try to find out, plot the graph between displacement, that means position time. The change in position is there. Displacement is given by the change in position. So if you try to find out the xt graph, that means position time graph, then it must be a straight line. That means in 1 second, this much is the change in position. In another second, you have got the same change in position. In another second, you have the same change in position. Change in position means displacement. So the body is having equal change in position in equal intervals of time, that means the body is having equal displacement in equal intervals of time. It is 1, 2, 3, it is 10, 20, 30, and it is in meter, this is in seconds. So, with a similar fashion as in case of the speed, the distance time graph was a straight line for uniform speed. So here the position time graph for the uniform velocity is a straight line. Now we have non-uniform velocity. It's so simple. With the similar analogy you can define it again, and that's very good. Write down in your copy quickly. And it is if the body just change the distance as displacement and the displacement will be there. So if a body covers unequal displacement in equal intervals of time, then the body is said to have non-uniform velocity. And the graph for this will be, here the x, here will be time. In first second, this is the change in position. In second, this is the change in position. And third second, the change in position is furthermore. So if you see the graph, so the graph will go like this. So it is not a straight line, but it is 1, 2, 3 seconds, and this is 10, this is 22 you can say, and this is nearby 40 or 38, whatever it is. So you can just see that graph is coming not a straight line but at a curve. Similarly, it may be like this, as in the case of speed we have already discussed. So here the velocity is increasing and here the velocity is decreasing. So again, we can have a question in which graph the velocity is uniform. xt, this is correct. This is first question. This is the second question. Here it is. This is x. The third question is xt. This is 0. And the fourth part is xt. And the fifth part, this is third, this is fourth, and this is fifth. And in case of fifth, this is x and this is t. So again the same quiz is there. Who will answer the earliest and all parts correct will get the prize from the principal or head of school of your school. Just see, this is xt graph, this is xt graph. All 5 questions are there. You have to write the correct answer, means which have uniform velocity, and all correct answers, and the earliest one will get the prize. So I'll just summarize again. Velocity is displacement upon time, and displacement we have already defined as change in velocity, change in position, and divided by time. So then when you divide by time, then it becomes a rate. So velocity can be defined as rate of change of position of a body Then uniform velocity will be if a body is covering equal displacement in equal intervals of time, then the body is said to have uniform velocity. Or in other words, you can say if a body changes, if a body has equal change in its position in equal intervals of time, then the body has uniform velocity. Just non-uniform velocity again. If a body does not cover equal displacement in equal intervals of time, or you can say a body covers unequal displacement in equal intervals of time, then the body is said to have non-uniform velocity. And the graph for uniform velocity will be always straight line, and for non-uniform it will be always a curve. This one is curve, this is curve, this is non-uniform. So you have to give here in which case the bodies have or body is having uniform velocity. The person who will answer the earliest and all correct options will get the prize. You will be thinking that how will come to know that who has answered the earliest. Mind it, in comment box the time is already there. If one comment comes, then second comment, then it will come after one after another. So who will answer the earliest will be at the top. And likewise, if the person answering the earliest but not all options correct, then the prize will go to the second one, and likewise. So no issue, try to solve, learn things correctly, and still you find problems, then write in comment box that you have facing some problem, then I will try to remove your problems. Even the numericals will solve, and you don't find or you don't understand it, or at any stage or any step you find difficulty, then please write in comment box so that I'll come to know that what kind of difficulty you are facing, so I'll try to remove all those problems.